And welcome to the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons playthrough. This is Jakara Ruus.
This is Dtales0026, and for some reason I'm using my whole name today. I never use the fucking numbers.
Wonder why.
And Link just had the acid trip of a lifetime.
That was amazing. As we, run around to see, the spinning girl who... it's funny. You talk to somebody and everybody else stops moving. Even the fire stops.
Yeah. Jakara.
The amazing power of Link talking to people.
The amazing power of Jakara.
Jakar. Jack off. Jack
Oh, God. All right. As the girl said, that is Din, which is actually one of the three gods that created the Triforce. And you saw Impa, who shares a name with the Princess Zelda's personal guard.
Mm-hmm.
So Capcom was really trying to tie this in with the other Zelda franchises.
They did a decent job with it. I mean, video games back in the days of Game Boy Color, this is about the best you're going to get graphic-wise.
And I was amazed at this. It's like, oh my god, they showed a picture. This must be what cutscenes are like.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's what used to pass for a cutscene.
I know, that's what's so fucking bad.
Granted, this was the Game Boy Color, so that was amazing.
I know, right?
Dance. Oh,
Lightning.
shit! I told you not to do the damn rain dance.
I could not help it, And oh my god, you find out who Din really is.
Yeah, and this is Onyx.
You gotta love this. These people see a tornado, yet they do not move. They just stand there and let it throw them halfway across the world. And, Link's like, ah!
Link runs into the tornado. It's like, no!
I will save you even though I have no clue who the hell you are.
Even though I have no sword yet.
I have nothing except for this gay tunic that I wear in every game.
I think it's explained in Minish Cap, but...
Well, I mean, he doesn't even get the tunic in Twilight Princess until, 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah. There's probably reskins where you can just play as Farmer Link for a while, but why would you want to?
Why not? Although I will say my favorite tunic for him would have to have been the Zora tunic in Ocarina.
It's just a blue version of his normal tunic.
I like the color blue.
I think it was done a little bit better in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, it had actual, feeling to the picture. And the thing sinks, and people notice a strange acid trip.
Yeah, basically what's happening is all the seasons around the world are getting scrambled.
You gotta love it. Yet every time you play this game, no matter what, you will always wake up in winter.
Yeah. It would have been really messed up if there was an Animal Crossing effect where you actually had to wait until winter to get some... I'm gonna get that heart piece next year!
Oh my god.
That would have pissed off so many Zelda fans.
That would have been beyond pissed off. People would have thrown their games away.
We have 30 seconds left till later. Come on. Oh, it's summertime.
Shit. And, of course, Impa explaining what the hell's going on.
Impa explaining that shit's going down. We gotta save the world.
Mm-hmm. The reason I basically did not even explain what the hell was going on in town is, yes, I know most Zelda fans, you all are going to hate me because I'm not going to spend the entire, one video going through and talking to every single person like most of you do. Forget that, I have shit to do.
Yeah, screw that. We need to get our sword.
Exactly. This is what we're doing. We're coming to the Hero's Cave to get Link's wooden sword.
We're going to get all the hard pieces, or as many as we can get, so stop bitching. Zelda fanboys.
Well, fangirls who just happen to be boys but like to put Link in a girl's costume.
Actually, I would like to see a female Link for one of the games just to fucking make all the Zelda fans go, what? No!
This freaking... I hated those little gumdrop things. I hated those things so much.
Yeah, they're freaking blobs.
They have no name.
They have no name.
None of the monsters in this game really have a name. It's fan basis only.
Yeah, I don't know about that. If you probably get the strategy guide, like the official one, there's probably names for shit.
Yeah, probably. Or hit that turtle-ish monster thingy.
Hit that turtle-ish monster thingy.
Hit the giant cum blobs. What's messed up is I actually had to record this like 6 different times because I kept screwing up bad.
No, Pitfall. The wooden sword.
A wooden sword? What the hell are you going to do with a wooden sword?
Smack people in the head?
And the next question is, how the hell did it transport him out of the cave? Does the wooden sword have some kind of magical power?
It has the magical power to teleport you out of a dungeon just once.
Just one time.
Just one time. The rest of the time, we gotta defeat
the bosses, yeah. And we are off to see the Maku tree.
Maku.
Maku.
Wait, Mako? The Mako tree. We're gonna defeat Shinra. Get your materia ready.
And you gotta... Well, go ahead.
I smile that frickin' Link is dead in the Final Fantasy universe because in the first game there's a gravestone that says Link.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go and play the unbeatable version now, just to do that.
The unbeatable version.
We've discussed this before. The reason
we have.
Yeah. You beat the game, but technically you're not beating the game. You're just starting the time loop over.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love how you wake up the Maku tree here. You just smack a bubble.
It's like generic anime thing.
This is Nintendo logic for you.
No, this is Capcom logic. Capcom's the one who made the game.
Really?
Yeah, this was a deal with Nintendo that they could work on 2 Zelda games. They originally was going to make 3, one for each god of the Triforce, but they had to cut back to 2 because of time issues.
I wonder what the third one would have been called then, because we've got Ages, Seasons.
I want to know what the game gimmick would be, because in this one we control seasons when we get to that point, and the other one we're going to control the flow of time. What's left? Here's a little fan base thing. Ask us what's next. What would have been that? Why are you trying to kill the dog?
It is a fucking evil dog. I hate that dog.
It's not quite as evil as the one in freaking Majora's Mask that hates Deku's. If you're a Deku, he will attack you.
Anyway, what were you saying? Details?
I don't know. I kind of lost track because of the racist dog. No, I was just gonna say, have our fan base freaking say what would be the gimmick of the third Zelda game if it had come out for the third Oracle's game.
That'd actually be pretty cool. I love how a wooden sword, can break plants and ow.
Well, I don't think it's plants. I think it's just really long grass. And apparently grass is blue. Although it is winter, so I guess it's iced over.
Yeah. It's fun, though. I mean, you cannot get any better than these kind of games, especially old school gamers like us. I mean,
Yeah.
I was there for Atari.
You had I had the ColecoVision, so I was the bootlegger. I actually got the thing to hook up Atari games to my Coleco.
I'm not old enough for Pong, though.
No, I don't think anybody currently in the group is old enough for Pong.
I don't know. Iris does sound like an old woman.
Oh. Iris is only like 3 years older than me, so.
Well. And we got to talk to this guy here. He tells you that you got to the riddle of the dungeon: return the light to the torches.
Okay. Every time like somebody gives Link a piece of information like that, I'm just like, okay.
Okay. Can you give me something a little more detailish?
Yeah. That's always a good gimmick. Defeat all the enemies to get the key to appear.
That is, and I mean, it'd be hilarious if somebody decided, oh, I'm going to turn this into a real-life thing. Why I did that, I don't know. But, let's just go into the street and start beating people down to see if something appears.
That would be interesting.
Of course, we get the dungeon map here, and I'll go ahead and this is what the dungeon map is. Very simple.
Yeah. As with most Zelda games, it is more useful when you have the compass, which lets you see the treasure chests.
God, I hated that dog.
Evil fucking dog. Ooh, minecart ride.
Whee!
Give me your boomerang. That's the thing about Link. Like, he sees all these enemies with weapons, but he never ends up taking, like, aside from a few situations where it's a boss fight, he sees these generic enemies that have, like, boomerangs and such, and he knows how to use a boomerang because he uses it, but he doesn't take their boomerang. He waits to get one in the actual dungeon.
Exactly. You got to kind of wonder how the mind of this guy works, or child in some cases.
Yeah.
It will not open from this side.
It will not open from this side. And yet the sound still goes off because of your sound lag.
Yeah, I know. Dude,
Da-na-na-na, this will not open from this side.
And of course, we're going for another little minecart ride.
I know somewhere in my phone I have the freaking da-na-na-na as a ringtone. I have that in the do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Which I tend to annoy Balmung with constantly. The whole room is a fucking treasure chest.
There you go. You are inside a giant treasure chest waiting for it to be opened.
I know, it's funny. Like, I guess it shows what area the treasure chest's in, but it doesn't really show what area the treasure chest's in. Like, specifically on the... Ow! What the... Well, we know that doesn't work.
All of that for just a small fucking key. I was trying to kill that thing.
And you're just like, fuck it. You live for now.
For a little bit here, I was a little disoriented. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and here comes another annoying cliche. Low health beeping. Seriously, anybody who's played Pokemon knows that, like, there's basically three reactions to that. There's, you think about anything else, you say, oh no, my Pokemon's going to die, or you say, stop the fucking beeping. That's about 90% of the time, though.
Join us next time, ladies and gentlemen, for the next video, okay?